If you can hear me, I'd like to hear loud salawat. One more time, salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So, before I begin, I'd like to say what I had written this about. Unfortunately, in the past few decades, we have seen a growing trend of Muslims turning their backs on Palestine in the name of politics, whether it's Arab countries who have turned their backs and decided to shake hands with the Zionists, or our own mosques that invite politicians who are knowingly Zionists into our mosques and saying we had no choice. How else will we have a voice in this country? I wrote this poem to question what that voice should really be spoken for, what it should be raised for. As the followers of Ali, it is our duty to protect the oppressed. As the lovers of Hussein, it is our mission to stand on the side of justice. As the supporters of Fatima and Zainab, it is our duty to stand tall in front of the oppressor, to look him in the eye, to speak out in front of the crowd of the listless, the apathetic, the bystanders, and demand justice. Our tradition is one of strength. Our religion is one of resistance, not of bowing to excuses for Western endorsement. So I give our condolences to the Imam of our time who watches us break bread with the settlers. My condolences to the Imam who hears his Muslims say, we had no choice. We know colonialism is bad, but we wanted a political voice. We're choosing unity. We're choosing mercy. You cannot fault us. Cannot fault us. Are we not of the same religion? Because my religion taught me that peace at the expense of justice is not truly peace. It means someone has been silenced. My religion assured me that if justice was not served in this life, retribution lays in the hereafter. Anger can be rightfully placed. Resistance to political oppression is warranted. Mercy is not the absence of punishment or criticism, but only doing so for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Mercy does not cup your ears so your hands are free to shake the hand of the Zionists, ignorant of the screams that echo through Al-Aqsa grounds every year. Mercy does not flood your Instagram stories with half-hearted condolences so that your heart is free to feel satisfied with itself when you invite Zionists into your mosque. Mercy is with the soldier who falls to his knees when his legs cannot carry him any longer, seeing death in front of him in the face of an Israeli soldier. The tents that hide his children are replaced with rubble. The separation of his sisters is in the form of blockade. His sword has turned to a gun. His water has become his blood. He hopes to bring to them as an offering of hope. He is not a terrorist. He is not a rebel. He is the bereaved. He is the protector. He is waiting for mercy to say Salamun alayk. Thank you. Thank you for fighting. Thank you for protecting this holy land. And he is watching the Arab world turn its back on him. He's watching Western Muslims turn their backs on him. On these final nights of Ramadan, we make the decision to stand with Ali, with Hussein, with Fatima, with Zainab, with all the prophets that came before, so that when mercy returns the lands to their people, rightfully, we can say we had a choice, and we chose to have faith that this day would come in our lifetime. Free, free!